Today's recipe is short rib tacos. It's a delightfully decadent treat that doesn't break the Weight Watchers Points Plus bank or the calorie bank. It's not a difficult recipe, but it is time consuming because you need to first sear the ribs, and then you're going to put them in the oven with a braising liquid to braise for hours. But let's get started. So I learned from David Leibovitz's site a few years ago about braising short ribs, and he tells you in the site, and there's a link on the blog post, that you really need to sear them and get them, make sure they're caramelized to a really dark, really a chocolatey kind of a color. And as a matter of fact, in his recipe, he puts in chocolate. I've done it before. I decided not to do it this time because I'm really trying to save on my points and my calories, but a little bit of chocolate goes a long way, so you may try that next time. So the first thing you do is you put the ribs into a very hot pan, and I used enameled cast iron. This is a Staub pan, which I absolutely love, but you can use Le Creuset or Lodge or any other cast iron. Put them in the pan. You don't really need oil. They're going to extrude a lot of oil on their own. Add your vegetables and then your braising liquids. And I give it an Asian flavor with hoisin sauce, soy sauce, sweet Japanese cooking wine called mirin, some garlic, onion, and sriracha, or what you may have heard some people refer to as rooster sauce. You cook the sauce for just a couple of minutes before adding the ribs back into the pan, covering it, and then putting it in your preheated oven for about 90 minutes before you check on it. Take the lid off and turn the ribs, and keep the lid off, put it back in the oven for 45 minutes. At that time, all you're going to want to do is check on it and make sure it's not cooking too much, not getting too dark. If it is, turn the ribs up, put it back in the oven for another 45 minutes, and then pull it out and check on it again. Again, if it's getting too dark, turn it over. What you're going to want to do is check and make sure that you can pull the meat apart. Now this is the fun part, the part where you get to play with your food. Get in there with a couple of forks and start pulling the meat apart. The side of the ribs are the really caramelized part, and they're a little bit resistant, but that's the nice chewy texture. On the inside, you'll see, and you can see here in the video, they're more moist, but you're going to have all that braising liquid that you'll use as part of your taco building. And now it's time to put those tacos together. Some short rib meat, and I use just 1 ounce per taco. A couple of pieces of mini sliced brie, celery salad, ají verde, fold them up, bring them to the table, and you will have a truly decadent dinner. And the beauty of it is it's going to cost you just 9 Weight Watchers Points Plus values or 300 calories. And as you can see, there's really nothing to keep you away for something as delicious as short rib tacos. They're not hard to make. They take a little bit of time. They're fun to put together though. And they only cost you 9 Weight Watchers Points Plus values or 300 calories. And keep in mind, when it comes to food, it's not difficult to eat well, be healthy, and enjoy.